Sony's 500-pound AV receivers were onto a winning streak before it bowed out of the competition due to better-sounding, better-equipped rivals. But after a year's absence, the company is back with the STR-DN1080, a 550-pound amplifier filled to the brim with the latest tech and features and a thrilling performance to match. AV receivers haven't strayed too far from their black box design, and this Sony sticks to the template. It's sturdily built and rather heavy, but with clearly marked controls and a simple display on the front panel. The remote is easy to use, although we do wish it came with a backlight. As is now customary, the 550-pound amp comes packed with all the latest AV technology. After leaving out Dolby Atmos in its last few receivers, Sony has finally adopted it for a 5.1.2 configuration, as well as the new DTS:X format. You'll find a decent number of connections at the back. There are 6 HDMI inputs, all of which support Ultra HD 4K and HDR pass-through. Digital inputs include 1 optical and 1 coaxial, and there are a handful of analog connections as well. The rival Denon AVR X2400H offers just a bit more on the connectivity side, 8 HDMI inputs for instance, but we find the Sony's complement will suit most sources. Of course, it wouldn't be a Sony product without some serious high-res music support. It'll play 24-bit 192 kHz audio files in all popular formats, while double-speed DSD tracks can be played natively across HDMI, USB, and Wi-Fi. And thanks to built-in AirPlay, Bluetooth, Chromecast, and DLNA, you can stream all of your music from smartphones, laptops, and NAS devices. Sony has made the setup process as fuss-free as possible, with clear instructions for each step along the way. The built-in auto-calibration and included mic measures your room acoustics swiftly and accurately. Once you're set, fire up a Blu-ray and Sony shows off just how talented it's become. The DN1080 sounds fantastic. It's subtle, punchy, and controlled in a way we've never heard the Sony sound before. There's an incredible amount of detail here. Voices sound natural and expressive, and there are layers of depth and texture surrounding each note. The low-end performance is deep and agile, with gunshots and punches having satisfying impact. It may not be as muscular as some Yamaha receivers we've heard, but the Sony's level of authority is admirable. Dynamically, it's a fun, captivating listen. Sony fills its large scale of sound with sweeping surround effects that are placed accurately and effortlessly. The top end has plenty of space to breathe, with glass shatters and explosions sounding clear and crisp, but never too bright. It's certainly the most confident we've heard Sony. Next to fierce competition from the likes of Denon and Yamaha, we think its solid, insightful, and rhythmic character will hold up. The new Denon AVR X2400H, for instance, doesn't quite have the low-end grunt or detail level to worry the Sony. It's an exciting return to form for Sony, with the STR-DN1080 delivering a hugely compelling performance for the price. It's a thrilling, immersive sound experience and sets a new standard for rivals to beat. To read the full review of the Sony STR-DN1080, head over to whathifi.com. And if you've liked this video, do give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe for more. If you want to get in contact, we're on all of the social media channels. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or send us your pictures on Instagram.